Hello and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Hull City in Football Manager 2018. And since last episode, that annoying loss versus Man United, we only played one game, but we got a big win, 4 goals against none versus Middlesbrough. And yeah, beautiful. And look at this, Alena, the guy that we signed for nothing from Barcelona. It was only meant to be loaned out and then sold on with a profit. He scored twice, and he's been scoring every now and then, if you look at the history here. And of course, one of the reasons for him actually scoring, first off, nobody wanted to loan him, as I said before. But also, since we've been playing a lot more with a central attacking midfielder, that's something we haven't done since the first season, the championship. And that means kind of makes room for him, because other than Afonso Sosa, he's the only player that can play pretty good in that position. So whenever Sosa needs a rest, he is playing if we are using that formation. But the schedule is insane, because look at this. In the 26th, we played Middlesbrough. Then we had 1 day rest, 27th, and then Man City. I mean, I believe like this one shows it's the clearest if you move back here. So we played this game, and then we had this day of rest, and then another game. This schedule is killing us. There are good news, not good news, but the good thing is, of course, as you know, I'm the rotating madness. I'm rotating like crazy. Everybody's getting rotated. The problem is, during this game, Kane is very, I'm not sure what to call it, but it's very like confusing to have Keane and Kane. Always mix the names up. But he picked up an injury, because my goal was, of course, that he would play the whole game, so Keane would be fit for this one. But since he picked up an injury in the 50th minute, Keane had to play quite a bit of this game. And that means he's not full fitness, but he was okay. But the good thing with this injury, it was like just a 1 to 2 day injury, which means he is already back, I think. Yeah, he is. But the fitness levels, as you can see, down to 82%. But yeah, that's the only thing that didn't went according to plan. But this means, hopefully, because Man United, City, we're talking about City here, but they have the exact same schedule as me, and hopefully they will have a lot of very, very tired players on the pitch, because hopefully they aren't rotating as much as me, and that could be a huge advantage, because this is definitely one of the most difficult away games of the season. I mean, first off, they have a team with only world-class players, but we already knew that, so don't even need to talk more about that. We want to get the game starting so we can see if they actually have been a little bit weaker than us on rotating, and I hope so. And of course, we need to talk about the last game, because they won, and most of the players agree. He looks motivated, beautiful. That's exactly what we wanted. But yeah, we're going to take a look here as soon as the games allow us to see how their fitness levels look, because we need every help we can get for this very, very difficult away game. If we can get one small slight advantage, I'll take it. So let's pause it there. Yeah, look at this. Del Ali already down to 74%. Most of them around 85, 86%. And then they have a few guys that definitely didn't play last game. Gabriel Jesus 80%. So yeah, a small advantage for us when it comes to the fitness game. Of course, it's not a huge one, but this means that they're probably going to have to sub Del Ali, maybe Gabriel Jesus pretty early, which prevents them to maybe do subs they would have done otherwise. But yeah, this is a very, very difficult game. But I hope we can take it. Oh, look at this, an early injury, potential injury on Jesus also. So maybe they're going to have to make a very early sub if we are a bit lucky and they are a bit unlucky. Look at the chances here. We have been creating more than them, and that's always a good sign, but still not a single highlight. Oh, and of course, I said that is going to be a highlight for City. We know that that happens when I get cocky, but maybe we can turn it around. He's Gnabry. Can we go for a counter-attack? And of course, I'm not playing overloading for this game. I'm back to my little bit more defense-minded formation, because it's a very tough one. And look at this, you beautiful! You beauty is Keane, and this is a dream start. The first highlight of the game, and yeah, let's dance here in front of the computer, celebrating that goal. A beautiful challenge here by Shabanov, really sets it up. A bit kind of like gambling with that ball, because there was nobody in the box when he hit it. But yeah, beautiful. So we are off to a real, like a dream start here away versus City. Still, this has been the only highlight for the whole game, and that's kind of... I'm going to go through a whole first half with only one highlight. And that's definitely worrisome, because I don't have any goalkeeper on the bench. This could turn into a nightmare. That's, of course, a gamble from my side, not having a goalkeeper on the bench, but it's so very rare that your goalkeeper picked up an injury. Like, this is the first time, and we are in halfway into the 5th season almost. That's the first time one of my goalkeepers gets an injury during a game, what I can remember. But yeah, we need to be... This is very... Well, look at the ratings. We're in the lead, but we only managed to create one highlight. This is on 6.5, 6.6. We're definitely going to tell them we're not pleased. There's a lot of room for improvements. But yeah, this could be a very dangerous gamble for us, because... no goalkeeper on the bench, and I still believe it's the right decision as long as you don't have an injured-prone goalkeeper that gets injured a lot, because that gives you so many more options. And it's like, as I said, this is the first time I believe during 4.5 season where a goalkeeper picks up a potential injury. And they have done 2 of their subs. So yeah, we are definitely winning the fitness race, but still no highlights. What's up with this one? This is kind of insane. Where are the highlights hiding? Gnabry's been garbage. He looks frustrated. So let's bring in Svensson. And yeah. And who else? Kind of quite a few of them, but let's go for tired instead. Keane is tired, but he's probably going to be forced to play the whole game since Harry Kane. He's just here as a backup if in case we need him. Shabanov, we could go with Shabanov. We got that assist, but he looks frustrated. And Bowen, he's back from his injury. This is going to be his first game since his injury. And so hopefully he can create a great comeback here. Actually, for last game, I kept Neva, the young winger that I always say is not good enough. And I also promoted Fonseca just to be able to rest more players for this game. So I had a few U23 players that played that one. Still nothing. We have still one lousy highlight. This whole game is weird. Sosa is tired, but he's one of the few guys that are actually playing pretty good. I think I'm gonna go like this. Maya could rotate with Brannigan. Maya haven't been great, and then you can change with Farrell. I think that's a good option. Still, one highlight. And they are, look at this, crazy attacking, 3 strikers. But still, no highlight. No highlight. We're just going to get, it's going to be the end of the game highlight, because it's 10 seconds left to play. What a weird game. Like, it is going to be the shortest episode ever, with one single highlight for the whole game. I'm not complaining. We managed to beat City away. That's huge. It's a great result, but still very weird. Like, really, really weird. They managed to create a few more chances at the end when they were crazy attacking, but still, I mean, we had 4 on target, they had 1. But yeah, a very strange episode. But still, we need to tell them, this is kind of a rough one, because they played pretty bad, quite a few of them. Not bad, but they didn't play great at least. But at the same time, we managed to beat Man City away. And that's a fantastic result for us. So we need to let the lads know that. Really, really good result. So, any other interesting results here that we want to keep track of? Man United lost the points. That's good news for us. And actually, not this round, but last round, Chelsea only managed to get a draw, I believe. Yeah, that draw at home versus Southampton was glorious for us. And let's see, another game Liverpool won. That's unfortunate. But that brings us to this situation, because with Chelsea only getting a draw there, they still have 1 less game played. But with that draw, gives us a possibility that we took to increase our safety margin. And that's brilliant. And United still have 1 less game played. But even if they win that game, they still would be around Liverpoolish, which means this season, at least in the league, looks sensational because we are dominating it now. We are definitely dominating the league, and yeah, we can't take anything for granted because this is just half time, more or less. So there's a lot of points still left to be played for, but we are having by far our best season in the league ever. Only 2 losses this far, and only 2 draws. That's sensational. The last thing I want to mention before we end this episode, though, is the date, 28th of December. And guys, you know what this means. You know that the transfer window will be open in a few days, and I have no intention to sign anybody. But as I said before, there are quite a few of my players that other clubs are interested in, like Vestin, like Sosa, like Maya, like Lukaku. Actually, I believe I have a promise even to Lukaku. Yeah, I promised to accept a bid from Inter or another like club at the same level, and there's 37 days left, which means I have, like, if I get an offer during the January window, I kind of have to sell him, at least if the offer is not complete garbage. So we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. It's always a gamble to see, like, and it's also a risk that some of my players will be very unhappy because of me declining offers. Let's take a look at the injury here. 1 to 3 days, nothing too bad. We can handle it. And yeah, look at this. They are trash talking already, saying that my players should leave for other clubs. I think that's it for this episode. And yeah, as always, thank you so much for sharing your time with me, and I'll see you in the next one.